Stock number 1 here, ICCM. Big mover today, and now a very nice pattern has been formed. So let me be very clear as I draw this pattern, these levels. This is not some sort of great talent I have. It's not some sort of secret discovery. I assure you a lot of people have drawn that line right up around $4.30. And I say all that because when a lot of people are watching the same levels and wondering the same thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want, it can produce some very dynamic movement. So while there is no such thing as a guarantee in the market, is it plausible? Is it rational to think that if the price comes up to 430 and can get the break up through it, that break can create additional buying pressure? That is certainly a plausible thought process to have. In terms of levels of support, you have a very well-defined level down here at $2.87. You can see several times now, both during the opening 30 minutes and then a couple more times, the price has been down around that area and it's held strong. So of course, that doesn't mean that's guaranteed to continue to hold strong, but nobody could, accuse you of being irrational to think that, okay, I'd be interested in buying around there since it's bounced 3 times before. So overall though, nice price range here, good solid movement, and like I said, very well-defined levels. So when you have those well-defined levels, it can definitely produce some good solid movement. Next, AVYA, and big mover here after a stock, or after this stock got beat down and had been going sideways. And then, even yesterday, last 30 minutes, dropped down as low as right there. And then today really started to come back to life. Still work that needs to be done. And this first bit of quote-unquote work that needs to be accomplished is not only breaking above that purple line there, which on my chart denotes the famous 50-period moving average, but staying above it. And I say that because right here, actually, let me first just point out an instance where the price just flat out didn't even break above it. But right here, the price actually did break above it. The problem was not able to stay above it, and then it dropped back down below it. So that's why I say it's a twofold attack. Yes, the price has got to be able to get above that level, but then it's also got to be able to stay up above it. So keep an eye on that. And let's just call it that area right up around the 30-cent mark. If it can close up around there and get up around there, that would be a good sign that this moving average has, in fact, been broken. In terms of levels of support, a level that I would definitely consider very important, right down here at 20 cents. And I'm not saying at all that this is what's going to happen, but just for explanation's sake, if the price were to come down to 20 and then break down through there, what would that be doing to the price? That would quite literally be putting the price right back to where it was. And I mean, not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where they were, not exactly a sign of genuine strength or true power. So for that reason, definitely want to see the price stay above that 20-cent mark. So 20 cents, key level of support, 30 cents, key level of resistance. Let's see if it continue to build upon this momentum that was established today. Next, CEI and things I'm not going to say is game over, but it's getting very, very close to looking game over as far as this very nice upwards move here that occurred on Monday is concerned. But the quote-unquote game over point is going to be down here at the 7-cent mark. And like we just talked about, same exact logic, not saying it'll occur, but if the price were to come down here to 7 cents and then break down below it, say it with me, well, that would be putting the price right back to where it was in this bottom part of the chart. And price movements that go back to where they were, not a good sign. In fact, that's what I would call a pump and dump, where the price makes a huge move up and then all of a sudden goes right back to where it started. Again, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but that is definitely why 7 cents, in my opinion at least, is such an important level. If the price does try to turn around, then the key level of resistance to keep a close eye on, going to be right up there at the 10-cent mark, so keep an eye on that. But yeah, as of now, things are not looking so good. It continues to pull back, but let's see if it can stay above 7 cents.